Hello, hello. It's Igneous Hippo, back with another episode of Elden Ring with John Elden Ring. And progress update so far. Looks like we've gotten to, you know, as much as we can possibly cover of Limgrave and Liurny of the Lakes. And now we're going to get into Caelid. So starting here at the Smoldering Church, we're just going to head east and see what we can see. Off camera, I did grind for the Banished Knight's helmet here. I got 2 of those and 3 more Banished Knight's greaves, but I did not get the gauntlets or the chest piece, unfortunately. I also, what the heck? I got forced off my horse. I think I'm getting invaded. But I also went and got the electrify armaments from the Turtle Pope, and I put a couple of points into faith so that I can use the incantations here. We got invaded by Anastasia, Tarnished Eater. Was not expecting this. But as you can see, the electrify armament incantation is really useful. Wow, and we just killed Anastasia Tarnished Eater, the recusant, first try without getting hit. We got the Sacred Scorpion Charm talisman. A talisman carried by assassins who strike unseen. Patterned on scorpion freshly shed of its exoskeleton, its claws seizing a heart with a blessed glow. Raises holy attack power, but lowers damage negation. That could be useful. Could prove to be useful. But yeah, so we got a couple more points into faith, so we can use these lightning damage incantations, and we have the bestial incantations and some fire incantations. We got the flame of frenzy that we can use now too. So that's gonna be super nice against large groups of enemies or potentially very big enemies that will take multiple hits from that. So Caelid is, if you've played this game before, you can imagine, a pretty unforgiving area. So I do not feel bad for using one of the best weapons in the game. Not the Banished Knight's Halberd, the Knight Rider Glaive Halberd. Put on the drawstring grease here, give us a couple more casts of our electrify armament. Some preserving boluses. I believe we already had some of those, yeah. Scarlet Rot alleviating boluses. We got another ghost over here too. Let's see what this guy says. It's rotting. Everything rotting scarlet. The very earth that Caelid rests upon, and Celia, town of sorcery. The end is nigh for us all. A crestfallen aristocrat. And some more nation butterflies. Just refill our flasks here. And we'll continue on down the road. Faded Erdleaf flowers. Have any of those? Yes, we've picked up quite a few of those. Faded to a pale scarlet, found blooming in rotten lands. Said to be fed by leaves that fell from the earth tree in the days of antiquity. So they're like Erdleaf flowers, but they're faded and rotting away. What's this? We got an item being guarded by leaves. Oh, no, goodness. Oh my. Those guys came out of nowhere. just want this item. It's probably nothing, but I want it. Those buggers are pretty tanky. Glass shard and hefty beast bone. And just a golden herb 3. Yep, that's great. Love to see it. Alright. Continue on down the road here. Yeah, this is a desolate wasteland. Lots of these guys sitting here. We'll go ahead and kill a few of these just because I see one of them here has got the ×5. Test this out on. Oh wow, yeah, that's a nice one. Oh wow, just emptied them out. Oh, there's scarlet rot. Wow, okay, don't want to get rotted. Let's just hit him with those. Wow. It's a really good invitation. Definitely helps that we have a lot of strength. Scaling with this bestial seal. The same could apply if you were using the dragon cult seal. Dragon communion seal. If you had a lot of arcane, it would be the same situation because it scales really well with arcane. So you don't necessarily need to have a lot of faith to do a lot of damage with incantations. It looks like we also have a golden scarab right here on the road, and also a caravan being guarded by large dogs. The golden scarab indicates an incantation, so we definitely want to kill this. Hopefully it doesn't get away from us. No, I'll do that. Nice, okay. We got Whirl of Flame. Let's go read this incantation. Get away from this beast really quickly. Whirl of Flame. Superior incantation to the Fire Monk, so it's another Fire Monk incantation. Fire beguiles those who gaze into it, and so the guardians of the flame are also its worshippers. So it's a religion of sorts. Let's use our Knight Rider Glaive against this guy. Come on, doggo. Don't back down from a fight. Charged heavy. Nice. The charged heavy. Yeah. Charged heavies are woefully underused. When you see you have an opportunity for attack, sometimes you have a lot more time than you think you do. And the Axe Talisman is really good for that. Enhances your charged attacks. So like for this, for example, we're on a Lightning Draw Grease. If he's not paying attention. Charged heavy. Missed the second charge heavy, but here comes another one. And just a regular charge heavy. See, I missed. Be careful. Also, do not neglect your vigor stat. Vigor is probably the most important stat. So if you were to really dump points into your vigor stat, you don't have to worry about fighting some of the tougher enemies without being able to make some mistakes. And here we have the Great Sword. I believe that's a colossal sword. Yeah, it's another colossal sword. So we have the Troll Knight Sword, the grafted. We can finally use the grafted blade with 2 hands as well. We might upgrade that because the Oath of Vengeance Astral Boron is really good with a great sword here. A coarse iron lump of an ultra great sword mows down foes by utilizing its incredible weight. Though handling it likely requires the wielder to have surpassed the realm of merely human. It is precisely for this reason that the weapon is used to slaughter even inhuman foes. So this greatsword is it's a very large ultra greatsword, or colossal greatsword in this game, and it's a reference to the Guts manga that I've never read, but I've seen a lot of memes and other references to it. So I know that it's a classic story that many have enjoyed, but unfortunately I'm not one of those people. There's a chest behind this bird, so I think we're gonna try to kill this bird. Oh! What the heck? 2 stance breaks in a row? That was interesting. That was interesting. Some explosive bolts. There we go. Not much lore there. General rule of thumb is big enemy, big weapon. So it makes the game a lot easier. You can use small weapons against anything, but you're not going to get stance breaks nearly as often. You're not going to stagger opponents. You're going to really have to focus on utilizing your stamina properly to dodge and attack at the same time. Got another dog. Nice. So yeah, jumping, these things have a lot of poise, especially in their heads. And the jumping heavy and the charged heavy was enough to break a stance. Getting our second Site of Grace deep into Caelid here. I think we're gonna head this direction first. Yeah, we'll head this direction first, and then we'll come back to that Grace and head south. With all this rot and devastation around Caelid, you have to wonder, what did it look like before the, all the infestation? And this is Grail's Dragon Barrow, so this is a late game area, but we're gonna barely dip our toe into this area to prevent from being overwhelmed and destroyed by the enemies here. Got a ghost that's laying on the ground here. I'm dry as a bone. Fool dragons, surrender your strength. Let me feast on your heart. This is probably a tarnish that lost his mind delving into the dragon communion incantations. So this is the reason we're heading up just barely into Grail's Dragon Barrow to get to this this merchant up here that's being guarded by all these dogs. He's got a couple items that we definitely want to buy. And we also want this Grace so that we can come back to this merchant and purchase some stuff when we have some more runes. There he is, isolated merchant.
Well, there's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help here at the end of the earth?
He's got some dragon wound grease, gravel stones. Here we go. I don't think we've seen these yet. A small clump of sharp pointed stones. Such compound stones found in the lands once beset by ancient dragons are said to be the scales of those very beasts. Gravel stones are dragon scales. And we got another ritual pot. Buy that. We got some lost ashes of war, spiked cestus, bleed-inducing fist weapon, some serpent arrows, regular arrows, bolts, the beast repellent torch. This is the main reason why we came here. Also to read the Land of Reeds armor set. We got gateway and hidden cave. Fairly certain I'm aware of the hidden cave and what the gateway is referring to. I believe the gateway is the teleporter that we took to get to the Bestial Sanctum that was hidden behind the Third Church of America in the bushes. And the hidden cave is a cave that I already know where it is, so I'll show you where that cave is. But for the beast repellent torch, it's a torch which burns oil infused with a special incense. The aroma pacifies wild beasts. Torches such as these were used to keep unwelcome beasts away from treasure troves hidden in caves. Buy that. And the Land of Reed's armor is the starting armor for the Samurai class. A helm made from strips of iron fastened together. The Land of Reeds has long been locked in a miserable civil war, during which time it has remained alienated from the cultures of its neighbors. Little wonder that the entire nation has succumbed to the blood-soaked madness, or so it is said. The grimy outer mantle made from withered reeds from the warrior's birthplace. Perhaps its comfort extend to nostalgic thoughts of home. And then the gauntlets and greaves don't have much to offer, but this is the full set. And we'll save the rest of our
Have a
roots.
safe journey.
You as well, my friend. So the beast repellent torch is going to be very useful in the upcoming areas, but we'll leave the rest of Dragon Barrow for a later episode. Also the Deep Siofra Well and Celia Crystal Tunnel. So we'll go south of the Caelid Ruins. Okay. Actually, yeah, we need to go a little bit further west first to this cliff face. There's some ruins in this direction that are being guarded by some birds of prey and some dogs. And I did see of a theory once that the dogs and the birds are like the same, except for these vulture-looking characters are like further evolved versions of these T-Rex-looking dogs. Either that or the birds evolve into the dogs, one or the other. But you have to notice the similarities because the birds have a pecking attack because they have a really sharp beak, and the dogs attempt to do the same thing but end up just smashing their heads into the ground because they don't have a beak. But in this ruins, we can sneak our way in here without the game crashing. There's a bird sitting right up there, so he's definitely gonna notice us. But Forsaken Ruins, there we go. Got some Trina's lilies sitting around, and Stone Sword Key door. So it's definitely gonna give us some more lore on Saint Trina. If we can get in there without being jumped by. Oh, okay, there we go. Put a Stone Sword Key in there. Yep, use the Stone Sword Key. Hit iframes while we're doing so. Alright. So down inside here is a chest. The Sword of Saint Trina. It's a straight sword. One of the only sleep weapons in the game. But scales with intelligence and causes sleep buildup. And also does magic damage with Mists of Slumber, Ash of War. Silver sword carried by clerics of Saint Trina. Saint Trina is an enigmatic figure. Some say she is comely young girl. Others say others are sure he is a boy. The only certainty is that their appearance was sudden as their disappearance. Character shrouded in mystery for sure. Nobody seems to know exactly what he or she is, or even what their purpose was. They kind of just showed up and then disappeared, leaving the magic of sleep behind as their only legacy. we'll just book it back to this grace over here to get the vultures off of our tail. And that dog. So the beast repellent torch does work on every enemy except for the enemies that have red glowing eyes. They don't care about the beast repellent torch. So now we'll go into the Caelid ruins. And there's lots of little items sitting around here, but there's a visage chariot. A couple of these guarding another underground basement here. Some dragonfly heads. And we'll go into this basement, and I believe it's a boss fight. Yeah, it's a boss fight. Okay, so can we still cast our friends once we, yeah, we can. We can do electrify armament and cast our friends. So we'll cast Gerald and Harold just to make the boss a little more fair. We have 2 mad pumpkin heads, one with a hammer and one with a flail. Oh wow, okay. Okay, I didn't appreciate the target switch mid-attack. Okay, there goes Gerald. Gerald and Harold are not proving to be too useful in this one. Let's see if we can maybe hit him with a Flame of Frenzy. Okay, I hit him with the first part of it. Oh my goodness. They just have a lot of health, don't they? But they're pretty damage resist to fire as well. Yeah, they are. But light. Wow. That helmet does provide lots of protection. We're going to be running around this arena for quite some time. That the sword dance Ashpore is really against these guys from the angle that it comes to that. The first 2 swords come in at the right angle to get underneath the helmet. Yeah, there we go. One of these, and we'll make the fight fair. There we go. Let's get bait and attack. Get electrify armament going. Oh, with the head. It seems like it would still do a lot of damage. You can see the electricity going through the metal there. But I guess not. I guess it's far enough away from his noggin. Alright, and with that enemy felled, we can get a pretty nice great shield, actually. The visage shield. It's the face of those chariots that we saw above. So at 44 strength, you can use the Tongues of Fire. Tricksome bronze shield depicting the face of a fire giant. Several tongues leap from its open mouth. The dreadful visage and burning flames are designed to remind one of the horror facing a fire giant. In other words, this shield has an instrumental function, an instructional function. To instill fear of the fire giants, probably. Yeah, I'm pretty scared of the fire giants. Look at this. Look at that thing. It's a gnarly advertisement if I ever saw one. Yeah, anyway. So, just run around these ruins. Just make sure there's no items to pick up. Piles of flaming bodies everywhere. I think that's it. I think the Caelid ruins don't have much else to offer by way of... Yeah, it's mostly just destroyed. I mean, such as the definition of ruins, no? Ruined. Yeah. Makes you wonder, what did this place look like before? I wonder what that was supposed to be. Maybe a small castle, maybe an outpost. But yeah, so now we're still being chased by stuff. So now south of the Caelid ruins, we're at the smoldering wall. It looks like there's a cave right here. So we're gonna head west along this smoldering wall. And there's a fort up there. And it looks like off to the right there is the cave. Yeah, just above my head where those branches are coming out of the wall is the cave. Let's go see what this little outpost is going on. See how we fare against the Radahn soldiers. It's not too bad. 3 hits for a regular soldier, one-handed weapon. It's not incredible, but it's not terrible. Oh wow, that does a lot of damage. Okay, sword dance. Shit, did the follow-up. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Got a flip. Okay. Nope, I saw you sneaking up, foot soldier. The Scarlet Tabard. Foot soldier chest piece. So we got the one from the from Limgrave, from Liurnia, and now from Caelid. Padded cloth armor with the telltale stains of scarlet rot, worn by foot soldiers of the General Radahn's army. General Radahn is these are Radahn soldiers, and they were guarding a chest here. Chest got 2 slumbering eggs. Yeah, I think we read this one already. Prized is a symbol of the most sublime slumber. Probably relates to the magic of Saint Trina, because nothing ever seems to reference sleep, unless it's dealing with sleep magic. It seems as though sleep and dreams are an idea long forgotten to the lands between. Oh, an invisible scarab. And hopefully it comes back this way. Try to hit it with a flame of frenzy. Oh, the dogs are after us. Okay, never mind. Let's get this side of Grace really quickly, and then we'll try to get that invisible scarab. Please don't. Dude, I do not want to do this right now. Can you just leave me alone? Can you just leave me alone? Just sit. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. Now we can try to see if we can finesse the Ash of War out of the scarab. There it is. Okay. Oh, it's coming this way. Okay, it's gonna go around. I think it comes around here to the left. Just barely missed it. Oh wow, it seems to like run away from our attacks pretty quick. Ah, there we go. Flame of the Red Mains. Wonder, we didn't read through many of the Ash of War. Yeah, because they don't really offer. Flame of the Red Mains is a skill of the Red Mains who fought alongside General Radahn. Produce a powerful burst of flames in the light. Yeah, the Ash of Wars don't offer much lore. Mostly just a description of what it does. The Ice Spear, though, is the skill of the warriors who served Lunar Princess Ranni. Although it's a wonder that they have descriptions So the warriors who served Lunar Princess Rani and the warriors who served Radahn must have lost the ability to use those magics, because I've never seen them use that Ash of War or that spell in any way, shape, or form. Looks like these soldiers are oh gosh. I was helping you, man. Why are you coming after me? We killed that soldier. Okay, you know what? Let's just go to the cave. Let's just go to the cave. We'll just ignore these guys. Yeah, so here we have another dungeon. The Gale Tunnel? Jail? Jail Tunnel? I believe it's the Jail Tunnel. No, Gale Tunnel. Because jail is spelled different. Lordsorn's Straight Sword. I believe we already got that one. And the Redmane Surcoat. So I think we already have the Lordsword Straight Sword. Yeah, we do. Okay. Oh yeah, and off camera I did get the Warhawk's Talon as well from one of the birds in Stormvale. Basically just says that it's like a dexterity scaling lightweight straight sword that's been repurposed for the Warhawk's feet, but removing it from the Warhawk's feet and putting a handle on it so that humans can use it. It's a pretty cool sword, but it's dexterity scaling, so we're probably not going to use it. And then we also just got the Redmane Surcoats. So just like the Tree and Beast Surcoat of Limgrave, a Redmane Surcoat. Armor worn by soldiers who fought by General Radahn's side. The surcoat depicts a red-maned lion raising a sword in the image of Radahn. Thus they were Redmanes, and all proved they were worthy of the name. Very, much more exclusive army than Godric's army. Godric's army, just anybody could join. Anybody that wanted to serve Godric could take up the mantle, but only the elite were able to serve in the Redmane army. Only those who were capable of running at Radahn's side. But before we go in here, we'll get a weapon swap here, because I know there's some rock enemies in here. Yeah, so we'll use our jawbone axe for the strike damage. Smoldering Butterfly. Smithing Stone 4. Golden Rune 5. It's just missed, that's great. Lordsworn Bolts. Oh, that's cool. Nice little double slash. Different attacks given to the higher ranking soldiers. Soldiers capable of dealing more damage in combat. Nice to see light differences in their movesets. Octopus hanging out in the back here. Where's the big one? There it is. There's almost always. See the little ones. Pretty weak to lightning damage. Although he is going to heal. See him eating his own limb there. Yep, he healed the damage that I just did to him with that lightning spear. Not nearly as much damage unless you hit him in the face. There we go. 5 times enough. We might need to get some points into mind here so we can start using our spells and our spells for our incantations and astral flame. So 3 lightning spears is not a lot. Got a land octopus over there and a strip of white flesh. A couple smithing stones hiding in the back here. Cross Naginata. It's a spear. Here we go. like the pike, the longest spear in the game, and the Inquisitor's Girandol that we got from the secret cave underneath the Volcano Manor. Cross Naginata is a spear that does blood loss buildup. Oh, it looks like the Inquisitor's Girandol has inherent blood loss buildup as well. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. Weapon consisting of three-pronged blade affixed to a long pole. The long central blade closely resembles a katana, so it's like a spear-katana combo. A weapon of the Land of Reeds, known for its ability to be wielded as a spear while still being capable of performing slashing attacks. So you might see the people wearing the Land of Reeds armor set, the samurai starting class that we saw from that merchant to the north. They would also wield that weapon. We'll go ahead and kill just every single enemy in this area, because they have a chance to drop some pretty cool, pretty useful items. They're also guarding, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, this guy in the corner has a horn to blow. That guy's using the fire breather ash before, that's pretty cool. The Radahn soldiers are definitely capable of some more complicated attacks. And we just got the Radahn soldier greaves as well. Rust-worn and stained through unending conflict. Yeah, the Radahn soldiers have never seen a day of rest since the battle with Melania's army, when she destroyed Caelid with the bloom of Scarlet Aeonia, forever inflicting this land with the Scarlet Rot. Seriously, you're blowing that horn for nobody. Who's gonna come help you? Everybody's dead. Large glintstone scrap. We'll go ahead and use a bestial vitality. Okay, and that's the boss fight right there. But there's also a door we can open just here. Hey, and there's our good friend Alexander. Okay, so we'll go ahead and grab this Grace. I believe this this leads out into Wingrave. Yeah, the rear Gale tunnel entrance. So you can see this tunnel entrance from the Summonwater Village and also just south of the Smoldering Church, but you can't open this door. You can only come from that side. So Alexander will have some funny dialogue to say about how he came from this side, because that door is locked.
Oh, the esteemed warrior. Where did you spring from? This was supposed to be a dead end, I'm sure of it. What's going on here? A door from thin air? Well, stranger things happen at sea, or so I'm told. But onward to the Caelid wilds. Gosh, that dead end had me rather stumped.
You figure it out now?
It's time I set off.
Okay.
The festival at Redmane Castle on the southern edge of the scarlet rot blighted Caelid wilds. Doesn't the thought just set your heart aflutter?
Absolutely, it does. Yes. So Alexander is on his way down here. So once we get this map, we'll be able to see where he's headed. But this is Redmane Castle right here. But for now,
It's time of the
yeah,
festival.
we'll leave our good friend Alexander to become stronger for the Radahn Festival, and we will fight whatever is on the other side of this. I believe it's a magma worm, so we're not going to use strike damage against them. We'll use... Okay, let's see. What do we have upgraded? Wow, the Inquisitor's Girandol has a lot, looks like it has a really good AR, even not upgraded. It does split fire physical damage and inherent blood loss buildup. We might end up using that. That sounds really good. For this fight, we'll go with the Zweihander. We'll switch our gloves so that we can have a medium roll. We'll use the Sorcerer Manchettes. Yeah, we'll go with the Zweihander, and we'll buff it with Electrify Armament. Alright, here we go. Should be really easy. I've fought many magma worms by this point, and this is one of the easier ones to defeat. It doesn't really have a second phase. Also, unfortunately, means that he's going to do this attack, not that attack, but the attack where he crawls forward, spewing magma the whole time. Oh, pull me into his lava too. That's not nice. Pop a Bestial Vitality. They like rocks in your stomach. Oh, he likes them a lot. Here, how about a giant hint right to the face? Charged heavy. Another charged heavy. Nice. Good old riposte right to the eyeball. Awesome. Not doing a lot of damage with this thing, unfortunately, but maybe we can make up for it with the riposte that we get from the charged heavies. Okay, we're out of FP, so now we can two-hand our sword. Start going for jump attacks. There we go. Nice riposte. Do as much damage as we can before the lightning buff wears off. Oh no. Still have iframes from getting up from the riposte. Regular heavy. Okay, the lightning buff is worn off. There it is. There's the really annoying charge attack he does. He uses magma all over the floor. It's almost impossible to get him while he's doing this. There we go. There's an opening. Charge attack opening. Light attack. Finish. GG's Magma Worm. Always a fun battle. We got a Dragon Heart and a Moonveil Katana. A crowd, fan favorite katana since the game's release. There we go. So the Uchi Katana and then the Moonveil. It's intelligence scaling and magic split damage. Katana forged of glintstone, masterpiece of Celian swordsmith. Light enwreaths the blade, then sheathed, explaining its Moonveil moniker. So it has the same relative Ash of War of unsheathed, but it releases like a blade, like a sacred blade almost, like the same general concept as the sacred blade Ash of War that I have on the Jawbone Axe. Oh, well, I can't use it right now, but you've seen it before, except for it does magic damage instead of holy damage. It's very powerful because the blade itself does damage, and then also the projectile does damage as well. Actually, we saw it used against me in that one invasion. I did an invasion, and it was used against me to the host's avail. It did end up spelling out my demise. So, yeah. Here, we'll get a point in mind. Get some more FP to use. Hopefully we can get a few more casts of our Lightning Spear and Electrify Armament, our Bestial Sling, and Bestial Vitality. Here we're going to run right past all those enemies to go straight for this Red Mane Knight, because he's going to be providing lots of ranged cover for these guys. If I don't knock him down, take him out. Nope. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can bait them into attacks. Okay. Bait them into attacks. That's so rude. Okay, I'm probably gonna die there. Getting overwhelmed. Yeah, I'm getting overwhelmed. Easy to get overwhelmed by this many soldiers. They're pretty aggressive. They're a lot more aggressive than the Limgrave soldiers. And this guy's spamming. This is what I was trying to avoid. Was the arrow spam. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die. Projectile spam is everywhere. Let's just hit one of these and just go straight for him. See, come on. Okay, he's dead. This should make this a lot easier. We still have a lot of spam. Yeah, lots of spam. Think you can kick me and just get away with it? Alright. Good enough. We got enough to get our flasks back. Okay, and up here, I can't remember what this fort is called. You can't go in the main gate, so you have to go around the back. Maybe it already came up. Check the map. Nope, didn't come up yet. Okay, hold on. Here's something we have to pick up around the back here. I'm sure you guys have seen this in a lot of meta builds before. Flame grant you strength and protection. And let's not get... Okay. That's so unfair. What am I supposed to do? Okay, well, I got trapped up against the wall and then spammed to death by visage chariots. But that's okay. I think there's a Stake of America nearby. Yeah, right next to the... Okay, let's read this before I die again. Flame grant me strength. So just like the flame cleanse me, raises physical and fire affinity attack power. Superior incantation to the fire monks. So just like the rest of these, or most of these, they're fire monk incantations. This incantation does not burn the caster, and so it is considered forbidden by the Guardians of the Flame. So it's a more reviled incantation by the fire monks. Do need to go pick up my runes though. Dropped about 9k down there. Yeah. Just run around the side here. Maybe we can get the drop on this Red Mane Knight. Get all our buffs going here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, sneak up behind him. Start hitting him with charged heavies. There we go. Do the stance break. There it is. This guy has a lot of health. We need to get rid of him now so we can explore the castle in peace. Unfortunately, I killed him twice and he didn't drop any armor or weapons. That would have been pretty cool. But yeah, so you just go around the back here, and then right behind this foot soldier that I've killed twice now, there's a ladder where you can get in. And down there, so Fort Gale, sorry. So you have the Gale Tunnel was to the north, and then now we have Fort Gale. Surprise attack, heavy, strong, or charged heavy. 2 warming stones. And before we go up those stairs, we are actually going to drop down here and we're going to kill that lion. Get him out of the way. But in this room, we have a chest with another fist weapon called the guitar. And the guitar is a slash pierce fist weapon. So we don't have any of the fist weapons, but most of them are slash pierce. This one, Crafted Dragon from Godric, is a strike weapon, but another slash pierce and 110 critical. That's pretty cool. Imported dagger design with a rather unique handle. The blade can be swung out as an extension of one's fist, so it's a dagger, but it's like a forward-facing dagger instead of like a reverse grip or a regular grip dagger. Okay, so we'll get our base shield vitality. Oh, and we don't have enough for. Here, we'll hit him with a lightning speed first. There we go. Drink this. Electrify armament, and we'll get into the fire buff on top. Charged heavy. Charged heavy. Oh, uncharged heavy. Still got slapped. Charged heavy. Fully charged heavy. Light. Regular heavy. Oh, nice follow-up. Jumping heavy. Light. Oh, we jumped away from the light. Rolling light. Nice. Yeah, really definitely helps to have vigor to be able to tank through a lot of those hits. But we get the Ash Reward Lion's Claw, which is what that flip that you saw the Red Mane Knight do with the Greatsword. And the Rune Arc sitting on the ground there too. So the Lion's Claw Ash of War is really, really good. Lots of hyper armor and does lots of damage, but it leaves you open for to get hit while you're in midair. Kind of like the Ground Slam, but it does a lot more damage because you're actually doing damage with your weapon. And up here we have a couple of great shield soldiers with great shield and knight. Yeah, Lord Sworn shield. Okay, fair. Nope. Oh, he just buffed. He did a roar buff. Now he has a new attack. Let's see if we can get him to do it. Come on. You know you want to. There it is. Giant Hunt. The Red Mane Knight is skilled enough to use the Giant Hunt Ash of War that we saw. They also use guard counters, but I'm sure you've seen that before. There we go. Just try to combo guard counter. There it is again. Outspaced it. And that's game. Red Mane Knight at the top. In this chest you have a Star Scourge Heirloom. It's a really good talisman. Raises your strength by 5. Just like the Two Fingers Heirloom. A talisman engraved with a scene from a heroic tale. That's Radahn. The mightiest hero of the demigods confronted the falling stars alone, and thus did he crush them. His conquest sealing the very fate of the stars. Star Scourge Radahn, the Star Scourge Heirloom. And I believe from up here, yeah, you can actually see all the way out there in the distance, right above my helmet in the fog, is Redmane Castle. And we have a ghost saying something here. Convene the Festival of War. Honor General Radahn with a warrior's glory. In your hands, Sir Jaren. It's in your hands, Sir Jaren. So Jaren is the master of ceremonies, the MC of the Festival of Radahn. Then all the way at the top of Gale Tunnel, or not Gale Tunnel, Fort Gale, is a gateway, ascending gate, travel. Directly to the Radahn's fortress. So I actually, oh my goodness. Okay, so that's how you know for sure that the festival has not started yet. If the festival has started, the defenses will be completely down. As you can see here, festival or the defenses are definitely not down just yet. So the fort is still very much alive. The festival has not started yet. So we're just gonna run past all this stuff, and I want to just shoot. Okay. Actually, this is not the content that I want to cover. I don't want to do. I don't want to do this the way that. I don't want to do this the way that's happening right now. I think we're just gonna hide. Yeah, we're gonna hide here. Just know that there's a teleporter that takes you directly to the Radahn Festival, but this is not how I want to do it. So, Fort Gale take you straight to Radahn's Redmane Castle. But we're gonna leave, and we'll come back to this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it a little more methodically and theatrical. But from this side of Grace, you go further south. Yeah, and here's the Caelid Swamp. The Aeonian Swamp, I believe. It's just a lot of scarlet rot. Fortunately, Torrent cannot be scarlet rotted because he's a spectral steed, but we can be. So we're gonna use Torrent to get past all of this nonsense. Oh, and they have another scarab right next to this. Astray from Caelid Highway North. Grace, there's another scarab here, which has the Lifesteal Fist Ashavor. The Ashavor that's built into the clinging bone. So just off the cliff to the east of Gale Castle is a bunch of soldiers gathered around a pile or something. They're guarding a Nicola's Bloom, Nicola's Lily. I don't think I'm going to waste my time fighting these guys. I don't think they have anything for us. Further on down the road here, though, there's some pretty cool stuff going on. Although I can't open my map while I'm being chased. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so there's some more ruins right here. We'll check these out. Caelid Waypoint Ruins. Just stake America just in case. Some pests. Not a lot of poison pests, fortunately. Rabid dog on its heels. Oh, lots of rabid dogs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not looking good. Nice! What a combo. That was great. That went perfectly. I could have been done for there. Although, I am probably done for after getting the attention of all of these pests. And a dog. Okay, just keep running. There's nothing in there. I'm getting trapped. Ah, okay, here, by this pest. Got an underground area. Ooh, we just got the pest glaive too. That's huge. Oh, that's huge. It's another really good halberd. Pest glaive. A glaive made from a hard, sharpened shell, wielded by the pests who emerged from the swamp of Aeonia, slightly increasing non-physical damage negation. So all of your other damage negation slightly increased by the pest's glaive. Though men might recognize the keen intellect of the pests, evidenced by the spear's uncanny design, it will never be understood by them. That's huge. That's a rare drop. But he was guarding this basement. This basement is wrought within, as you can see here. They're all guarding Meteoric Ore Blade, our third katana, and our second magical katana. Lots of little baby pests. A couple of poison spear wielders. You need to come in here with good armor and good gear, or else you will be overwhelmed very, very quickly. But yeah, we're just gonna get out of here so I can Meteoric Ore Blade. Let's see, katanas. Here we go. Meteoric Ore Blade. Katana forged from a meteoric ore to dispatch life forms born of falling stars. The blade is weighty, known to deliver slashes of such ferocity that the impact is said to resemble the crash of a falling meteor. Get the gravitas astrivore built in. Really cool looking katana. It's got a black blade, black jagged rock blade. Love the way that katana looks. Although I do really wish that there were some faith scaling katanas, because you have two, just in this area, two intelligence scaling katanas, and not one faith scaling katana. But yeah, right underneath the Fort Gale, in this smaller swamp to the west of the Caelid Waypoint ruins, is another double stone sword key door that leads to the jail cave. So this is a cave to jail like criminals or whoever opposed Radahn's army. And with that, we are at an hour and 2 minutes. So in the next episode, we'll do the jail cave. So just to remember to do it, I'll put a little skull there. We'll finish up with the jail cave, and then we'll keep moving through Caelid. So it's a good amount for one episode. But with that, I've been Igneous Hippo. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.